Imagine looking up at the night sky, knowing that a cosmic giant is rushing straight toward us. A galaxy so massive it holds 1 trillion suns, and one day it will crash into our own. This isn't science fiction. It's already happening. Right now, the Andromeda Galaxy is racing toward the Milky Way at over 250,000 miles per hour. And in just 4 billion years, the two will become one. Stretching across the cosmos, 2.5 million light-years away, lies the nearest spiral giant to our own Milky Way, the Andromeda Galaxy. To the naked eye, it's a faint smudge of light in the constellation Andromeda, but in reality, it's a colossal island of stars, one of the largest galaxies in our cosmic neighborhood. Andromeda is a titan among galaxies. Spanning more than 220,000 light-years across, it's nearly twice the size of the Milky Way. Contained within its swirling arms are over 1 trillion stars, countless planets, vast clouds of gas and dust, and dark matter weaving through its core. To put that in perspective, if you could travel at the speed of light, it would still take you 2.5 million years just to get there. And that's just our closest galactic neighbor. And yet, despite this staggering distance, Andromeda plays a key role in the future of our galaxy, and maybe even our survival as a species. For thousands of years, humans gazed at Andromeda without truly knowing what it was. To ancient Persian astronomers, it was recorded as a faint cloud-like patch in the heavens. In the year 964, the Persian astronomer Al-Sufi described it as the Little Cloud, the earliest written record of our neighboring galaxy. Through the centuries, Andromeda was catalogued as a nebula, a mysterious cloud in our own galaxy. Telescopes of the 17th and 18th centuries revealed its spiral structure, but still, no one could fathom just how far away it really was. It wasn't until the 1920s that astronomer Edwin Hubble cracked the mystery. Using the 100-inch Hooker telescope in California, he identified special stars in Andromeda known as Cepheid variables. These stars pulse in brightness at a predictable rate, acting as cosmic mile markers. Hubble measured their distance, and the result shook astronomy to its core. Andromeda wasn't a cloud inside the Milky Way at all. It was an entirely separate galaxy, millions of light-years away. This discovery didn't just reveal the true nature of Andromeda. It proved that the universe was far larger than anyone had imagined. Overnight, our Milky Way went from being the universe to being just one galaxy among billions. Andromeda isn't just enormous. It's a cosmic city with a dazzling architecture. At its heart lies a dense, bright core, home to a supermassive black hole millions of times the mass of our sun. Some studies even suggest there may be 2 black holes spiraling together at its center, relics of a past galactic merger. From that core, 2 majestic spiral arms wind outward, laced with vast star-forming regions. These regions, glowing pink clouds of hydrogen gas, are nurseries where new stars are born, and scattered among them are billions of suns of every type, massive blue giants, long-lived red dwarfs, and everything in between. But Andromeda isn't all bright lights. Dark dust lanes snake across its spiral arms, blocking starlight and shaping its structure. Invisible halos of dark matter extend even further, providing the gravity that holds the galaxy together. Altogether, Andromeda contains perhaps 1 trillion stars, more than double the number in the Milky Way. Surrounding it are over 400 globular clusters, ancient, spherical swarms of stars, some among the oldest in the universe. And beyond these clusters, orbit dozens of dwarf galaxies, satellites forever bound to their giant parent. Each one is a cosmic story of its own, and together they make Andromeda the dominant heavyweight of our local group of galaxies. At the very center of the Andromeda Galaxy lies something truly monstrous, a supermassive black hole. This invisible giant contains millions of times the mass of our Sun, packed into a region smaller than our solar system. Stars whirl around it at incredible speeds, their paths betraying the presence of the black hole's immense gravity. If you could see it directly, you'd witness a cosmic maelstrom, a region where space and time themselves are twisted beyond recognition. But Andromeda's heart may hold an even greater secret. Some studies suggest not one but two supermassive black holes could lurk there, the remnants of a galactic collision in Andromeda's past. If that's true, they are slowly spiraling toward each other, destined one day to merge in a titanic blast of gravitational waves that will ripple across the cosmos. For now, the core remains relatively quiet compared to active galaxies that blaze with energy. But make no mistake, this black hole is a sleeping giant, one of the most powerful objects in our cosmic neighborhood. Andromeda may dominate the local group, but it's not alone. Surrounding this galactic giant is a swarm of smaller companions, satellite galaxies caught in its immense gravitational pull. The most famous of these are M32 and M110. M32 is a compact elliptical galaxy, small but incredibly dense, packed with old stars. In contrast, M110 is larger and more diffuse, a faint smudge easily overlooked in telescopes. Both orbit Andromeda like moons around a planet. But these are just the beginning. Astronomers have identified more than 20 dwarf galaxies circling Andromeda, and there may be dozens more hidden in the darkness. Some are irregular with chaotic shapes. Others are ancient and spheroidal, fossils from the early universe. These smaller galaxies are slowly being consumed, torn apart by Andromeda's gravity, their stars stripped away and added to the giant's sprawling halo. Over billions of years, Andromeda has grown fat by feasting on its neighbors. Together, these satellites, along with the Triangulum galaxy nearby, make up the local group, a gravitational family of galaxies in which the Milky Way is only one member. And at the head of this family sits Andromeda, the heavyweight champion of our corner of the cosmos. Right now, Andromeda is racing toward us at over 250,000 miles per hour, and in roughly 4 billion years, the inevitable will happen. The Milky Way and Andromeda will collide. This won't be an explosion, but a slow cosmic dance. Over the course of billions of years, the two galaxies will pass through each other, their stars flung into vast new orbits. Spiral arms will twist and shred, gas clouds will collide, igniting bursts of new star formation. And yet, despite the scale of this cataclysm, the chance of any two stars actually colliding is almost zero. The distances between stars are so immense, they'll simply pass by one another like grains of sand in a desert storm. For anyone alive to witness it, Earth's night sky would be transformed. Over generations, Andromeda would swell larger and brighter until the heavens above us blazed with streams of stars from two merging galaxies. In the end, the Milky Way and Andromeda will merge into a single giant elliptical galaxy, sometimes nicknamed Milkdromeda or Milkomeda. A new cosmic titan, billions of stars strong, will be born from the collision of two great spirals. And though humanity may be long gone by then, our story is bound to the stars, because the future of the Milky Way is the future of Andromeda too, written together in the grand history of the universe. Andromeda isn't just an isolated island of stars. It's part of a much larger family, a collection of galaxies known as the Local Group. The Local Group contains more than 50 galaxies, most of them small dwarfs, but it's dominated by just two giants, the Milky Way and Andromeda. Between them, they hold the lion's share of stars, planets, and mass. Trailing close to Andromeda is the Triangulum Galaxy, a smaller spiral that may one day join the Great Collision. Together, these galaxies are gravitationally bound, drifting as a group through an even larger structure, the Virgo supercluster. Our Local Group is just one tiny corner of the Virgo supercluster, itself a part of the unimaginably vast Laniakea supercluster, home to over 100,000 galaxies. In this cosmic web, Andromeda is both colossal and yet utterly ordinary. When we place Andromeda in this grander view, we see it for what it truly is, one brilliant thread in the tapestry of the cosmos, linked to countless others across the observable universe. Andromeda isn't just beautiful, it's a laboratory. By studying it, astronomers unlock secrets about galaxies themselves, how they form, evolve, and eventually die. We see evidence in Andromeda's stars and streams of gas that it has grown by consuming smaller galaxies. This reveals a fundamental truth. Galaxies are not static. They're shaped by collisions, mergers, and cosmic cannibalism. Andromeda's sprawling halo of stars tells us that galactic growth is messy. Ancient star clusters and faint stellar streams are fossils, the remains of galaxies long since devoured. By mapping these, astronomers can reconstruct Andromeda's violent history, like archaeologists piecing together ruins of a lost civilization. By comparing Andromeda with the Milky Way, scientists also glimpse our own future. Studying its supermassive black hole, its star formation, and its swarm of satellites helps us predict what may happen to our galaxy in billions of years. In short, Andromeda is a mirror, showing us what galaxies are and what they become. It teaches us that galaxies are living systems, constantly changing, constantly reshaping themselves on cosmic timescales. The Andromeda Galaxy is more than just a neighbor. It's a reminder of the scale of the universe, the fragility of our place within it, and the inevitability of cosmic change. From ancient astronomers who mistook it for a cloud, to Edwin Hubble proving it was a galaxy of its own, Andromeda has reshaped our understanding of the cosmos. Billions of years from now, its fate will be forever entwined with ours, as two galaxies become one. Long after humanity is gone, long after Earth itself has changed, the stars of the Milky Way and the stars of Andromeda will share the same sky, part of a new galaxy born from their union. In that sense, Andromeda is not just a distant wonder, it's our future, our destiny, written in the stars. If you enjoyed this journey through the Andromeda Galaxy, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps the channel. Which galaxy would you like us to explore next? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more deep dives into the wonders of the cosmos, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next adventure.